So I hit a few more small manual trades, usually just with 1 or 2 micros, not much. Padded up my accounts a bit. And there was a key level here that I was tracking. Go take a look at that real quick. I have a drawing tool in the way from the video. Okay, so we had that level right there. We had the big institutional pump early part of the day into the afternoon. We had a bit of a pullback, W bottom. We had a beautiful W pattern, and then a hard push later part of the day. So that was a level I'd been tracking since it was a level that I have tracked on my 4-hour charts that was created during the US cash session hours, where there's the most volume. So those levels mean more to me than a level that happens in the overnight session with light volume. So we came down, we did a level sweep, and I wanted to see, okay, can I get any sort of like W pattern and lift, or can I get lift, maybe some sort of pullback and then, extension higher so I can get a higher pivot low. So I'll call that a level test. We bounced a bit, then we swept the level. Big, huge institutional push came in. Then we pulled back. We held this area. So now the market's done a level sweep and it's starting to show me evidence of stair stepping higher. And I got the mom signal, threw on a 2 lot and got a nice move. As soon as I saw it break above that pivot, watching. As soon as I see it stall, I just blip it out and pad it up on my account. So anyhow, that was a nice setup. I like that. I like this short right in here. We peaked our head just a little bit above the prior pivots. And you can see we're getting some arc where the pivots are trading lower. But it was a little bit scrubby. And by the time we got the mom signal, it was a little bit too far away. So I just sat on my hands. And we did get some cyclical action to the downside to finally go make those new lows on the day. But that was a pretty nice, beautiful W pattern. Lifting, boom, get in, and beautiful, right in the midst of institutional order flow coming in, meaning they're buying futures, they're buying options, they're buying stocks. Not surprised, the end of the day has been a bit scrubby as the participation's going lower. Then right at the end part of the day, we might get an increase in participation. So pretty wild day. Loving that we got some volatility after we got stuck in that junk range being held up by institutionals day after day. I'm going to get rid of that level. Doesn't mean anything anymore. And some just beautiful cyclical, downside action today. Not at all surprised this market sold off. Every once in a while, I'm telling you, when the market volatility collapses and it stays low for extended periods, that's garbage trading. I like the markets when they're going all over the place, where we have volatility. I mean, everybody does. Maybe other than gold. Sounds like gold's been a bucking bronco, but yeah, some big bounces on the day, big bounce, big bounce. Now we've made it all the way to the other side of the bands from that, what I showed you earlier, that push outside where we had 3 higher peaks and then it stalled out and it's been no new high pivot since then. So pretty good action there on the day. The mom signals, if I took every trade today, I think we're at about $72,445. No, I'm just kidding. And yeah, it's been a wild one. So we made up for a big pump and then, you know, hold for part of one day, all of yesterday, and then part of the morning today. And then finally we busted out of that range and got the markets to wake up some. So there you have it. Algo IQ program. I just love these tools. I love my super bands, the 7th evolution, all completely new way of computing the bands than anything I've ever done before since 2008 going forward. All new math in the bands, exceptionally precise, and we give you dual modes. We have them defaulted in a dynamic mode, and you can turn on static mode. So if you want bands that absolutely in no way, shape, or form repaint or recalculate or whatever you want to call it, you've got that option there. and they've been running fantastic. So anyhow, there you have it. We do have some Tick Blaze news hitting at the end of the week, and we're going to put the actual timeline and the official launch and get that underway. So there you have it. Just wanted to show some nice setups on the day, nice little W pattern here into the final parts of the day. Had some M patterns throughout the day, but I've covered those pretty much before. Just wanted to show you that nice setup in conjunction with the level sweep. From a level I track on 4-hour charts, and I do incorporate how I track levels on 4-hour charts exactly the way I learned in an institutional firm back in the day. I still track levels same way. We have a whole curriculum on that in our training program. Okay, have a fantastic trade day. Probably have some more content up later on some different topics, and we'll hit it again tomorrow. Remember, we got PPI news on Friday. So Friday morning is going to be fireworks. Looking forward to it. Have a great day.